detective in her 20s via a neighboring Duchess. To see her now, a failed Sherlock on her hands and knees, her eye a blue fried egg in the magnifying glass, as she burns down the backyard blade by blade, the gardener laughing in Portuguese, not seeing the ladybugs burst, the hidden dime blinding, the clue itself grown worse, bonding to all others, a reef of loss. It is, yes, endlessly humanizing. Her father has done such a good job of keeping it out of the papers, keeping the wretch's hair combed and clean. I help wipe her mouth sometimes, all snot, milk, and chicken grease. She had saved our village 1,000 times, yet now this. Someone swore she was a psychic or a New Age witch. Her father says her room is crystalline. Bed is made, the atlas is shut, except for the telescope, which is blinded by dust. The windows are still of a piece, despite occasional fists, but otherwise put a pencil in her hand and let her add her lists, according to Mr. Drew, lists of impossible groceries, and dead-end suspicions, state capitals, the arcs and azimuths of antique munitions, puzzles and tests, the 52 colors found in a shadow, 13 sizes of horseshoes, the bones in a catfish, the phylas of distances, the varieties of teeth on a key, the scentless, tasteless, heavy gases, etc., 1 through 33. Her most recent list was her name, and the 100 ways of its being spelled, signaled, smoked out, illuminated. Nancy in medieval script, Nancy shoddy in dashes and dots, Nancy in mirror scrawl, Nancy in flashes of light from a distant ship, Nancy the lion-headed, bird-bodied hieroglyph. I congratulated her on her thoroughness. She said they were all forgeries. Her last chance at identity theft. The first lines of an anonymous elegy. A slow death in bad checks. Sweet as she might be in her ambiguities, she is no Belle of Amherst. She has all the art of a pissing doll. I can still remember that brunch. Cucumber sandwiches, crust cut off, her rising from the cellar, bloody up to the elbows, saying, "It is solved, it is solved." For 40 years, I have abandoned her at the lighthouse, the old mill, haunted boys' school with only a lantern and a book of manners to keep herself alive. I've swallowed her whole, oyster, pearl, and sand, as Valium, as vodka, as diatribe, but the girl we were will not go down. Once at a dinner party, someone noticed her hair ribbon stuck in my teeth. But she will not die. My 65 years are granted a bit of a pyramid scheme, but they are nothing compared to the finder of lost dogs, retracer of shallow steps.